For C-section scar mobilization, you're working around and over the C-section scar. The first technique that we're going to use is small circles. So you're going clockwise or counterclockwise. I'm keeping my hand parallel to the skin as I do that. I can make it a little bit more intense by bringing my fingertips down towards my spine and doing those circles, or adding more pressure to it. And you're gonna find trigger points way far away from the C-section scar, and of course over the C-section scar. The second technique is going to be where you're creating an anchor point with one hand, and I'm holding and dragging with the other hand. So I can go in multiple different directions over the C-section, like crisscross. I can drag it across. I can go straight up and straight down, but one hand stays still and anchors, and the other hand pulls across the skin. The last technique is going to be pinching and pulling. So I'm pinching my C-section scar with my fingers. This is nice because it pulls the C-section scar towards you. The other techniques that we're doing, we're pressing it down. So this just offers a different direction to pull the C-section scar in. So when I pinch, I can skin drag or roll my fingers. So I'm grabbing more skin with my thumb side and I'm rolling away from the C-section. And again, you can go up and down. You can go sideways when you're dragging. And then the last technique is really finding and isolating the trigger points. So with this technique, you'll find that on some C-sections that one spot is really stuck. For me, it's this right side of the end of my C-section scar. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a spot that's sore, tender, or just doesn't move well underneath my fingers. Then I'm gonna move my finger up, and down. And then for me, it gets stuck down. So I'm gonna hold that, I'm gonna move it left and right, and this way is way tighter. So I'm gonna hold it in this direction, then I'm gonna move clockwise and counterclockwise. This way does not move. Do you see how that gets stuck way quicker than the other way? So now I'm gonna hold that. Now I've really isolated the trigger point, and I'm gonna take 3 deep breaths. So I'm mobilizing the scar from behind with my diaphragm and moving my abdominal contents, and again, and you should be able to twist this up more. See how I can twist into that direction of restriction more after I breathe? So I'm just gonna repeat that process, and then usually you'll find that you can move it way easier after you do that.